Simone Biles, at the peak of her Olympic career, continued to shine on stages that the world watched in awe. Yet no one knew the deep fear and unease she carried beneath the lights of the gym. Every routine, every flip, every landing had to be flawless, and a single mistake could cast a shadow over her entire career. Simone felt isolated under this pressure, as though no one could truly understand the weight she carried. That was until a mysterious message appeared, changing everything. One morning, her phone buzzed with a text from an unknown number. "Your potential is far greater than you realize. Follow me and be ready." At first, Simone dismissed it as a prank, a random message from some stranger. Yet, the tone stirred something inside her, a flicker of curiosity that she couldn't ignore. A few days later, after an intense training session, an older man appeared in the locker room. His eyes held years of experience and a depth of wisdom that seemed almost otherworldly. Before he spoke, he looked at Simone as if he could read every secret fear and doubt hidden in her heart. "Simone," he said slowly, but with authority, "decide whether you want to work with me. This journey will not only take you to new heights, but push you beyond limits you've never imagined. But it will not be easy. What you will see might surprise you." Simone, both stunned and intrigued, felt drawn to him, despite knowing nothing about him. She had no idea who he was or where he came from, but something in her instinctively trusted him. When she agreed, her life would change in ways she could never have anticipated. The first few sessions seemed like regular training, but it quickly evolved into something far more intense. The man didn't just teach her physical techniques. He forced her to confront her mental boundaries. Every exercise carried a hidden message, each movement a puzzle that required more than skill. It required insight and courage. As days passed, Simone noticed her performance improving in ways that seemed almost magical. But with each achievement came new mysteries. The mentor never revealed everything. He always left gaps, prompting her to figure things out on her own. One day, during practice, he handed her an old notebook and revealed only a single page. "You cannot move to the next level until you understand this." Simone studied the symbols and notes on the page, bewildered at first, but gradually, through nights of thought and analysis, she began to unravel their meaning. Each revelation strengthened her not just physically, but mentally, forging a resilience she hadn't known she possessed. The identity of her mentor remained a complete mystery. Sometimes he mentioned past Olympic champions, hinting at the great secrets of the sport, yet he never revealed names. Simone found herself playing detective, piecing together clues while navigating the mental challenges he presented. Every training session became a puzzle, every puzzle a key to the next hidden truth. Her mind was always alert, curiosity acting as a fuel, constantly pushing her limits. One day, the mentor took Simone to an abandoned gym on the outskirts of the city. "Today," he said, "this is where your true test begins." Inside, Simone found the gym filled with old, rusty equipment placed carefully in specific positions. The mentor's instructions were minimal. "In this training, you will see with your mind, not just your eyes. Mistakes will test you, but without mistakes, success loses its meaning." Simone threw herself into the exercises with all her strength. Every movement challenged her habits. Every landing forced her to redefine her limits. Occasionally she failed, and the mentor remained silent, observing quietly, without intervening. In that silence, Simone discovered her inner strength and determination. As the days went by, she grew not only stronger physically, but mentally, transcending every barrier she had previously known. The greatest tests weren't just about gymnastics techniques. Her mentor also taught her to manage relationships, media pressure, and her inner fears. Simone realized that every victory and failure carried lessons far beyond medals and trophies, and true achievement was measured by mental and emotional resilience as much as physical skill. The mentor's mystery kept her intrigued, always prompting her to explore her potential and push beyond the boundaries she had once thought were unbreakable. As the weeks turned into months, Simone began to notice subtle patterns in her mentor's methods. Sometimes he would leave cryptic objects around the gym, a faded photograph, a small key, or a weathered trophy. Each item seemed insignificant at first glance, but Simone learned to study them closely, understanding that each had a purpose. The photograph, for instance, depicted an athlete mid-leap, captured at the precise moment of perfection. The key opened a locker filled with old journals, each containing wisdom and training secrets from champions long gone. Through these discoveries, Simone realized that the mentor was not simply teaching her gymnastics. He was teaching her to perceive the world with sharper eyes, to decode hidden truths, and to embrace the unexpected. Some nights, Simone would lie awake wondering who this mentor truly was. Could he be a retired champion who had never been recognized? Or perhaps a genius coach who had chosen anonymity to test her resolve? The uncertainty itself became part of the training. Each unanswered question drove her curiosity, and curiosity in turn became a source of strength. She began to see parallels between the mentor's lessons and her own life, how resilience, patience, and intuition mattered as much outside the gym as inside. Eventually, the mentor decided it was time for Simone to confront a test that had nothing to do with physical skill. He arranged for her to perform in front of a panel of critics she had never met, people who could influence her career's next phase. The pressure was immense, and Simone felt every old fear resurface. But recalling the cryptic lessons, the mysterious objects, and the silent encouragement of her mentor, she stepped forward with calm confidence. Every routine she executed was flawless, but more importantly, she carried a presence that reflected the inner growth she had achieved over months of guided mystery. Months later, Simone felt as if she had unraveled all the secrets her mentor had offered. But one day, after a rigorous training session, the gym was empty. The mentor had vanished without leaving a trace. Simone still didn't know who he truly was, a former champion, a mysterious stranger, or something even more enigmatic. But by then, it no longer mattered. She had discovered her own power, resilience, and limits. The legacy her mentor left behind had become an enduring source of strength in her career and her life. When Simone returned to the Olympic stage, she was no longer just a talented athlete. She was a leader, confident in her abilities and fearless in the face of the unknown. Every landing, flip, and leap reflected the teachings of her mentor and the journey of self-discovery she had undertaken. And though spectators only saw flawless performances, Simone carried within her the mental triumph of having overcome both visible and invisible challenges. Her story became a testament that the path to success is not solely measured by medals and fame. Hidden guides, undiscovered mysteries, and the power of curiosity can unlock a person's true potential. Perhaps most importantly, the greatest mentors sometimes do not remain physically present, but their influence lingers forever in the strengths they leave behind. And now, after experiencing Simone's extraordinary journey, the question remains, who do you think this secret mentor is? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know your theories. Could it have been a retired champion with hidden wisdom, a mysterious genius coach, or someone even more unexpected? Your guesses might reveal more than you think, because Sometimes the most powerful lessons come from the mentors we never see.